Junior Rotax on circuit. Drivers head out of the pit lane, join the circuit at turn number 4 for the first of 2 rolling laps in Junior Max. Here's your starting lineup: Tish van Wyk and Max Swiderski on row number 1, Bran van der Weken and Tish Stevens on row 2, Quaz Maximov and Jim Bach on row number 3, Oliver Janssen and Aaron Vida on row number 4, Luca van Leer and Boris Verhagen on row number 5. Bodian Blankenberg and Rocco Keur are on row 6, Nude den Engelsman and Levi Driesch on row number 7. Rick Corporal and Vince Driesch on row number 8. Then Jur Valkenaars and Lieke van Berkel on row number 9. The top 20 will be rounded out by Philip Wisniewski and Sebastian Brand, with Jort van Ekelen and Tony van Leersum on row number 11. Kian Shah and Ryan Klevich-Bosch are on row number 12. Anastasia Tui and Henry Melchior round out your field. So Anastasia Tui and Henry Melchior at the back of the field. Up at the front, Tish van Wyk and Max Swiderski. Swiderski is the leading rookie in the championship by some margin over Bran van der Weken, but Swiderski will have overall victory on his mind. He sits 32 points behind Tish van Wyk. If he wants to be Dutch Junior Rotax champion this year, he has to start taking points off his rival in this race. He has to start now. Only 4 opportunities to score points this year remain. Today's pre-final and today's final, and then the pre-final and final in Genk in Belgium, the last round of the championship on November the 3rd. By that time, the Netherlands could very well have a couple of grand final champions amongst their number. Now, the field slow themselves down into turn number 14. Everyone's still appearing to be on wet tyres, and we will go around again. The signal given to go around again, and do you know what? At the back of the field, I think 1 or 2 drivers are on slicks. It'll be the drivers tiptoeing very gingerly around those corners. I can't confirm that, but there were a couple of brave souls who were trying slick tyres. We shall see. 26 karts in total. Well, if anybody at the back of the field has gambled on slicks, they're going to be in a world of trouble for the opening part of this 10 minutes plus 2 lap race. However, they may just come good at the end of the race. It all depends how far back they fall before track conditions improve to the point where slick tyres are quicker over the course of a full lap than wet tyres. So for the second time, we head out of turn 13 and up to the final corner. Formation looks good. Pace looks good. Tram lines look good. Lights are out, and we are off and racing. Into turn number 1 we go. And will they all get through the turns 1, 2 and 3 complex cleanly? Yes, they do. Down towards turn 4 is an awful lot of scrambling going on down there. And Yet again, was there 3 wide up the back straight. The leaders in the roundabout already. Oh, the 2-2-1, getting it all crossed up. Bodie and Blankenberg almost running into the barriers, backing everybody up behind them as we head out of turn 6 now, onto the infield section. There's the 290 cart. Bran van der Weyken on your screens. Van der Weyken has already fallen back a little way because, look at this, your race leader, Philip Niezwisky. Or is that? No, that's not Niezwisky at all. I do apologise. That's Tish van Wyk in the cart of the 246 cart. 1.4 seconds in front of Swiderski. Then it's Tish Stevens. Maximov is third. Janssen is fourth. Luca van Leer is up into 5th position. Down towards turn 4. Still lots of position changes. Back in the field, the Falcon cart. Oliver Janssen on that very distinctive black and turquoise coloured 218 cart. Looking to the inside. He's going to run out of track there. And trying to see who that is in front of him. That was Boaz Maximov closing the door quite firmly. But Tish van Wyk escapes up at the front. Swiderski in the 297. Tish Stevens in the 282. Maximov in the 230. Wow. Tish van Wyk is away at the front. 4 seconds in front of everybody else. Swiderski, Maximov and Stevens battling with Janssen over 2nd place. Then it is Luca van Veer in the 6th. Podium Blankenberg is 7th. Verhagen is 8th. Bach is 9th. Rieder is 10th. All drivers are still running. And the 209 cart, okay. Anastasia Tuji, she is on slick tyres. Last time around, she did a 1:11.454. Race leader Tish van Wyk did a 58.730. So already, after just 2 laps, and we're coming towards the end of lap number 3 now, the race leader is 31 seconds in front of Anastasia Tuji. Here come the rest of the front runners. All these drivers on wet tyres. And Tish van Wyk leads still an incredible 6 seconds. We've now got a 7-cart battle for second because, well, 2, 4, 5 carts really, as there is Oliver Janssen in cart number 218, trying to find a way past the Tony cart of Boaz Maximov. Behind them, Luca van Leer in cart number 284 has caught them. And Swiderski and Tish Stevens almost swap places there. Stevens on the purple and pink Cosmic chassis, Cosmic race suit. Here's your 5-cart battle for second position, soon to be joined by Jim Bart. Oh, is that, Bodie and Blankenberg. Will be the 6th cart to join that battle. And Anastasia Tuyi, a 1:10.224, 12 seconds a lap, slower than race leader Tish van Wyk. 5.5 minutes to go. Number 297 cart, Max Swiderski. Now back into 3rd position behind the 282 of Tish Stevens. As we approach half distance. And already Anastasia Tuyi is going to go a lap down. Tish van Wyk, well, if you thought that the winning margin in Micromax or Ryan Rampadarath was big, this is absolutely incredible. Nearly 11 seconds. Tish van Wyk leads, and we're only on lap number 6. Now he has been helped by everyone behind him battling, as Boaz Maximov now passes Ty Stevens for second place. Last time around, Tish van Wyk did a 57.460. Ty Stevens did a 59.8, as did Boaz Maximov, and nearly everybody else was over 1 minute. So quite incredible performance being shown by Tish van Wyk. The head of the field, the championship leader, is dominating this race right from the word go. He's gaining a 2.5 per lap. There, struggling to get round turn number 4, is Anastasia Tulyi. Yellow flag's actually waving. Oh, Tulyi slowing down. You can see there the slick tyres on her kart. And it has not been a gamble that has worked for Anastasia Tulyi and her team. She's the only driver on slick tyres. Her best lap so far is a 1:08, and that is 11 seconds slower than the race leader, Tish van Wyk, who has already crossed the start-finish line. And here now comes Boaz Maximov, 12.5 seconds down in second. Good battle still going on for third between Tish Stevens and Bodian Blankenberg, who is now the leading junior rookie in this race. He's up to fourth. Jim Bark is fifth. Janssen is sixth. Swiderski has fallen back to 7. Then it's Van Leer, Wieder, Keur, Van der Weyken, Verhagen. So Bran Van der Weyken has really dropped like a stone in this one in kart 2.90. He's lost 8 places from the start. The biggest mover in the other direction, well, that would be Henry Melchior, who has gained 11 places, coming from 26th place up into 15th at the moment. We've still got 2 minutes plus 2 laps of this race to go. Tish van Wyk's lead remains 12.8 seconds over Boaz Maximov. And Maximov has now pulled the 4-second gap on this scrap going through your screen now for third, fourth and fifth. Stevens passing Blankenberg, with Jim Bark now making his move. 2 teammates, it looks like. The 2-1-1 of Jim Bark passing Bodian Blankenberg there. So Jim Bark having his best run of the season so far in his first year as a junior. He's 9th in the points standings. Did have a top 3 result in the pre-final at round 4 of the championship, which was at the Circuit de Lansard back in May. And there, out of the race, number 277, Jort van Ekelen. So Van Ekelen becomes the first retirement of the race so far. He was running down in 19th position. Anastasia Tulyi will pick up a place, even though she's been lapped on those slick tyres. I am looking at her lap times, however. She hasn't improved on her best lap in the last couple of laps, but I think that's because she's been allowing faster traffic to go through. Here, though, is the battle rejoined once again. It's for third place. It's Stevens versus Bark versus Blankenberg. They lap another driver going slowly. That could have been Sebastian Brand going slowly. And now Stevens beginning to defend, going through turn number 14. They crosses the line through turn number 1. 3 up the clock. Well, next time around, the leader will get the 2 laps to go board. And there's Stevens being passed, coming out of turn number 4 by 211 Jim Bark. And Bach into the roundabout now. Will have to try and defend against one of Team Netherlands' members this year. And in fact, there's his teammate. There's Bach's teammate. 2-1. Bodie and Blankenberg having a look at Tish Stevens. So Stevens' car obviously not as happy as it could be in these drying conditions. Just checking to see. Now suddenly Anastasia Tooley's lap times come tumbling down. She has just gone round in a 1:01.3. Tish van Wijk's fastest lap is a 56.392. But look at that, in the space of a few minutes, Anastasia Tooley has been able to improve her lap time by 10 seconds per lap. She's still a couple of seconds slower than those drivers on wet tyres, but the wet tyre performance is only going to get worse from this point onwards. The slick tyre performance, provided it doesn't rain, is only going to get better. And that gives everybody the next couple of races a bit of a headache. The last lap board has gone out. Tish van Wijk on to his final lap, and still we are looking at the third place battle coming around turn number 13 now. Boaz Maximov is 16 seconds behind our leader, with Jim Bach and Bodian Blankenberg a further 22 seconds behind. Tish Stevens has dropped to 5th and is beginning to fall away, so I think there may be a problem developing with that kart. Then it's Oliver Janssen, Luca van Leer, Max Sadursky has fallen back to 8th, Aaron Wieder and Rocco Kier are next in line. Battles going on. That is Tish van Wijk lapping Sebastian Brand, I believe that was. And the checkered flag comes out for Tish van Wijk. And we still wait for second place driver Ryan Clements Bosch, Lou Don Engelsman, Kian Shah, Tony van Leersum, all a lap down. So Tish van Wijk lapped everybody up to 19th place, Levi Driesch in that one. But Van Wijk wins by 17 seconds over Maximov. And then it's Jim Bach in third, Bodian Blankenberg in fourth. We've still got karts coming across the line now. And I have to say that with Tish van Wijk only had 7 other drivers within half a minute of him at the end of those 13 laps. That is an incredible performance. As we look at your full results, Van Wijk, Maximov, Bach, Bodian Blankenberg, Tish Stevens, then Oliver Janssen, Luca van Leer, Max Sadursky, Aaron Wieder and Rocco Keur. The last 2 drivers in the top 10. Bran van der Wegen, Boris Verhagen at 11th and 12th. Henry Melchior from 26th to 13th. Good result for Henry. Then Jur Valkenaars, Rick Corporal, Vince Driesch. Then Lieke van Bokkel, Filip Wisniewski. So Filip Wisniewski, the driver, well, let's have a look, where was he in the points? Can't quite see. Wisniewski was next. Here is a look at some of the drivers that finished a lap down, but only one driver, Jort van Ikelen, failed to finish. And that concludes the Junior Rotax opening heat. Next up is seniors.